Oh Lord. Oh no. Okay, now I want to go see the dead whale. No, that whale probably stinks so bad. Okay. I know I had some extra glasses. Y'all about to be mad at me. And if my sister come on here and be like, get your ass in the bed, I might have to put these broken glasses on. Do I look a mess, y'all? Do I look real bad? Because if I look real bad, I'll leave. My clothes are like, okay, not clothes wise, but like, do I look bad up in here? Because if I do, I'll leave. Okay, so I have to wear these broken glasses because I left my glasses upstairs and I'm not going back up there to get them. So I have to wear the broken glasses, but well, at least I probably should try to clean them off. Yeah, let me try to clean them. Let me tell y'all what happened though. In the end, and this the one time that I want y'all advice. The one time. I'm gonna tell y'all the story, and then I'm gonna come read the comments. Thank you, Phyllis. Okay, so y'all know I had my second infusion today. Okay, I had my second infusion. So it didn't go well. I mean, it went so bad that they had to give me, they had to stop the infusion. I had three nurses because I pushed the call button. And, the nurse came. She was like, what's going on? And I told her what was going on. And she called another nurse. She was like, come here. She having a reaction. I had three nurses working on me at the same time. Like I had one nurse getting medicine, one nurse taking my blood pressure, one nurse asking me questions like what was going on. Then that nurse got on the phone, I guess with the doctor. I'm not really sure, but I could hear her saying my name and, saying what was going on. So, they went and got some more medication. They stopped the infusion right away. As soon as I told them that I was feeling funny, they immediately stopped the infusion. Okay, so when you go for the infusion, they already give you 50, 50 milligrams of Benadryl and 70 milligrams of Tylenol. That's what they start you on before they even start the infusion. So I took that and they started the infusion. So I think on the second bump up, which is them making the drug go into your vein faster, because this is a 3 hour process. And they're trying to wean you down to eventually getting down to 30 minutes. So I think at my second bump up, my face, it felt like, I was getting flushed, like my cheeks were getting flushed and my ears started burning. By the time the nurse got there, the burning had went to my chest. So they immediately stopped the medication. So they gave me a steroid and more Benadryl to counteract the reaction, which caused my blood pressure to go up a little bit, which they said was normal for people with high blood pressure. So, they waited until the flush feeling went away and they started the medication again. The flush feeling came back. They stopped the medication again and gave me some more Benadryl. And this time they waited 30 minutes to make sure that I was, back to normal, blah blah blah. But let me go back a minute. The first time it happened, I had two African American nurses and a Filipino nurse. And the African American nurses were the one who were administering the medication. So they went to lunch. When it happened the second time, I had two Caucasian nurses and a Filipino nurse. They were taking my blood pressure, checking me, making sure I was okay. Gave me the second dose of Benadryl, made me wait the 30 minutes to make sure that the Benadryl kicked in before they started the medication again. So I'm telling you, the African American nurses had went to lunch. So by the time they started the medication over, so I had hours left of the medicine. So by the time that, it was time for me to check out, the African American nurse had come back from her lunch. And so she came over to, do my discharge. So, part of the discharge is to take your temperature and your blood pressure. My blood pressure was high. So, you're in those reclining chairs. So I was reclining with my feet up, and, my head was in a reclining position. So she said, "Why don't you sit up and put your feet on the floor? And, we'll try the blood pressure again." So the first time she did it, it wouldn't even read. Like, it just wouldn't read the number. So she said, "Okay, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna move the cuff up a little bit higher, and we're gonna do it again." So she did it again, and the blood pressure was still high. So she said, "By any chance, do you have to use the bathroom?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do kind of have to use the bathroom." And she said, "Okay, well, why don't you go empty your bladder and we'll do it again, because your blood pressure is kind of high." So I said, "Okay." So I got up, I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and she took it again, and it wouldn't read. And she just took the cuff off my arm and was like, "All right, you can go." So I was like, "You ain't gonna do it again?" And she was like, "Nah, you all right." So, mind you, I had been at the hospital since 9 o'clock that morning. By this time, it was close to 3 or a little after. Because when I got home, TMZ was just getting ready to go off, and it goes off at 4. And I was tired, but I got up. I got up and left. But by the time I got home, I was like, "So I wonder what did she put on my discharge paper?" Like, they don't discharge you with papers like they do like in the emergency room, but she had to put something on my chart. Like, what the fuck she put on my chart? The high blood pressure, and just left it at that? I'm just, now that I'm at home, and the reason why I'm not laying down is because I'm amped up on steroids. They had to give me steroids to counteract the reaction that I was having to the drug. So the nurse told me, "You may not even sleep tonight because we gave you enough steroids. We gave you enough Benadryl to knock you out, but the steroids are counteracting that Benadryl, so I'm fucking wired. Plus, on top of that, I had like half of a diet Mountain Dew. I I don't know if I'm going or coming right now. Like seriously, I laid down. I kept moving in the bed. I couldn't get comfortable. I know I was irritating Gizmo. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get up and make this video. Maybe talking to y'all will wear me out, and I will be able to go to sleep. But what do y'all think? Like, okay, am I overthinking this whole situation because I'm wired up on steroids? Should I just ignore this? I mean, I don't want to be the person to call and complain every time something happens that I don't like, but my health insurance is like $300 a month, I think. Like, this is a lot of money for you to just be like, all right, go home. Shit, I'm tired of taking your blood pressure. Because after I thought about it, that was how I felt. Like, if it didn't work, you were supposed to continue to do that shit until it did work. Because what if I left there with a blood pressure that was super duper ass high, and as soon as I got outside, I had a stroke or, passed out or something? What? I don't know. I mean, now I'm like really seriously tripping off of that because I know wasn't no nurse supposed to release me from no hospital where I had just had a reaction to a drug, and you don't even know what my blood pressure is. You let me go home without knowing what my blood pressure was. You just let me walk out because you were tired of taking my blood pressure because it wasn't reading on the monitor. Obviously, it wasn't reading on the monitor for a reason. Like the monitors don't just not read. And because these are not old monitors. These are, this is a brand new facility. And when I mean brand new, I mean this hospital is probably 2 years old. They built this hospital from the ground. It's brand new. Like they just now tore down the old building across the street. They just got it all the way down to the ground. This is a brand new facility. State of the art everything. And my blood pressure did was not reading. And she just basically told me to go home. And my my doped up, I think it really was because I was doped up, I was tired. And then what the crazy part was, she didn't even ask me, are you driving? Because the lady before, the Filipino nurse, when she gave me the medication, she was like, you're not driving, right? And I was like, oh no, my husband's coming to pick me up. The black lady didn't say, are you driving? How you gonna get home? Nothing. She was just like, bye. 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 See you next month. So that's what I'm thinking too. So you just picked up what I mean, what could she do? She just picked up a random blood pressure because the whole last hour of my stay, my blood pressure was high. The Filipino nurse even told her, yes, her blood pressure was high the last time I took it. It's probably, they were both saying, it's probably the steroids and stuff. But high blood pressure is high. If it's high, then I felt like they should have called the doctor and said, hey, we have a patient that we're about to discharge. We had to give her a little bit extra more medication. and her blood pressure is high. Should we make her stay longer? What should we do? I don't know. Maybe I don't, and I don't want to be overreacting. Like I really don't. Cuz I hate people that overreact. But I just feel like it could have been. No, it was one. It was 160. I think it was 160 over 110. It was high. It was high. They don't give you discharge papers from there. They don't give you nothing. They just, because it's the infusion center, it's not done in the emergency room, and it's not like your regular. They don't even give you like an appointment slip or nothing. So, but I mean, they gonna be able to look at the chart and be like, well, her blood pressure, how her blood pressure dropped from what it was earlier to this number, because even the Filipino nurse was saying that it was high. It was high when I got there. And I'm just like, you know how, like I'm trying not to be like, cause shit, that dude killed Nipsey because Nipsey told him he was a snitch. I ain't trying to be no snitch. And like I don't want to tell on my own people. I really don't. But then again, I don't want nobody else to be treated like I was treated. And I ain't trying to drop dead because it was, one of us. I'm like, damn, you should have been the one to care more about me than anybody else did. Cause, you know, we black. Like you, damn. I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. But I mean, I'll come down off of this confusion by tomorrow and figure out whether or not I want to call the, infusion clinic and just have a little chit chat with the nursing supervisor, or whoever is head of that department, because right now I probably sound like a crazy person because I'm all over the place and I can't help that. I'm doped up. But yeah, I just, after I got home and I really thought about it, I'm like, no, that don't, I don't know. That don't seem right. And then with them not releasing you with nothing, like they don't give you no discharge papers, um, you know what I mean? Like they don't give you anything. The only thing they say is, oh well, if you don't feel good, call us back, or call the advice nurse, or whatever. Bye. Bye. Joseph Rivera says, is there anybody here? Yes, I'm here, Joseph. Can you see me, sweetheart? I'm here. I'm pretty sure they did put an okay number. I really do. I really do think she put a okay number, like a decent blood pressure number on there as the discharge number. She had to. Unless she just used that last number that was high and just was like patient stated She had high blood pressure. So, that I guess was to cover her because she did ask me, do I have high blood pressure? And I told her, yeah. She asked me, had I taken my medication for the day? And I told her, no, because I usually take it in the evening. Because if I take it in the morning, sometimes on an empty stomach, it'll upset my stomach. And I had to be there. I had to be at the hospital at 9 o'clock. So we had to leave here early because the traffic going in that direction is really bad in the morning. So we had to leave here early. I didn't get breakfast. I didn't get coffee. I didn't get nothing. So I didn't take my blood pressure medication. But my doctor knows that I don't take my blood pressure medication in the morning, and he's fine with that. He's fine with me taking it later in the day. So I think she was just like, did you take your blood pressure medicine today? And I said no. And I guess she was like, well, take it when you get home. And just was like, bye. Shit. Somebody else needs this chair. Bye. If you fall out, they'll bring you back. This is definitely healthcare in the US that we pay for a whole bunch of money. It ain't cheap. Yeah, I only got those three left. Dang, they've been selling like hotcakes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did use that last reading, Monique. But the last reading was high. The last one was high. So I wonder, like, what is she gonna say? But I don't know. It's just the fact that it didn't read, and she couldn't even take enough time out to reset the machine and just take it again. I'm already in the chair. So what is going to stop you from resetting the machine and just taking the blood pressure? The cuff was already on my arm and everything. I don't know. Yeah, honey, these emergency rooms, you got to be careful when you go there. The last time I went to the emergency room one time. It was like three people in the emergency room throwing up. I'm like, damn, you can't take them to the back? Did they all come from the same place? Ugh, I was so grossed out. Okay, Phyllis. Phyllis probably been gone. Ooh, I couldn't deal with no 4 month old baby. Lord. Oh yeah, I made this little it's got a little head wrap to go to it too. I don't know what that says. I ran out of yarn. I think this is like, and it don't look like it, but this is like um three different yarns. This is cotton. This is acrylic because I ran out of this. And I didn't run out. I stopped because I wanted to make a head covering. So I stopped and used this acrylic to do like the last part so I could have enough to make a headpiece. I was walking down the street one day and had, the whole thing on, had like the headpiece. I think I had on like a little red tank top in this. And somebody stopped me on the street and was like, "Did you make that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, I'll pay you to make me one." I was like, "Girl, I was like, you know what? I don't like to make big projects for, like, I don't like to make big projects like this for people because this a whole little jacket. I don't like to do stuff like this for people because if I'm making it for myself, I can, do a row here and a row there and, do it when I get ready. But when you making it for somebody else, they going to be bugging the hell out of you because they going to want their stuff. And I don't like nobody rushing me. So I don't even like, I mean, if I want to do something for you that's different, then I'll just make it at my own speed and give it to you. But when people pay you, they be one they like, some people think you can do something like this overnight. You can't do this overnight, sweetheart, and make the matching headscarf to go with it like over 2 days. No, this takes more than 2 days, especially for somebody like me. I'm not like a speed crocheter. You know, I'm one of them slow crocheters. Like I crochet like somebody with ADD because I'm counting every stitch, which is really unnecessary, I think. Because you chain two, double crochet, chain two. And that's repeating in my mind the whole time I'm doing it. And after a while, I get tired of hearing that and I will sit the project down. So if I'm just doing it for myself, I can do that. But if I'm doing it for somebody else, then they want their stuff. And I just be like, you know what? I'm going to send you your money back because you getting on my nerves. Yeah, I count every stitch. Do you see how many stitches in this thing? I done counted every stitch. Double crochet, chain two, 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 double crochet, chain two. After a while, that will drive you crazy. Probably because I'm trying to watch TV, watch YouTube videos, and crochet at the same time. So I'm like, double crochet, chain two. What they say? Yeah, I have to stick the hook in the yarn ball that I'm using, or I will forget which hook I used. That's why I think none of my stuff, like if I make one for somebody else, it ain't gonna look exactly like this one because I've even forgot what hook I use for this. Because if you use a smaller hook, then the spaces are going to, be smaller. They'll come out tighter or whatever. And if you use a larger hook, then, it'll be larger. I don't know, child. I'll be like, don't look at mine. Don't look at the one I got because yours ain't gonna look like mine. And then let me tell y'all something. So I have decided that I want to make rings, right? So I bought this ring making kit off of eBay. Was it eBay? I don't know. I don't know. Amazon? That's Amazon, huh? Yeah. So I bought this ring making kit. It was, it was cheap. Like it was reasonable. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to be out here. I'm about to be making rings and stuff. So the package came today. So yeah, I looked at the information, the pictures of the stuff and everything, right? So it came with the ring sizer thing, and this is like this real. This like metal. You know what I mean? And it came with a hammer. I didn't even see this in the picture, but this like the ring sizer thing, and this like the one that they use at the jewelry place. Like when you go into the the jeweler, like the jeweler pull this out to like measure your fingers and stuff to, tell you what ring size you are. And when I pulled this out the bag, I was like, oh shit, oh shit. I'm like, professional. Mind you, I don't know a damn thing about ring making. Okay, not nothing. But I saw a couple of videos on YouTube and I was like, I'm about to go order me all the ring making stuff. And then I don't know what is this? They just threw in an extra ring? I don't know nothing about this. And then all of these little doodads and bebobs and bobacles and clasps. Some of this stuff that they sent in here don't have nothing to do with rings, because some of these are like necklace clasps, and I don't know. And I don't know why they sent me this ring. I'm like, I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I'm just like, what did I don't even remember seeing this in the ad. I don't know what this. Oh, and then I got this box, and it's got pliers, um, like pliers. This was what I wanted, like the needle nose pliers and wire and tweezers. I don't know what the hell this for. What is that for? What what I'm gonna do with that to make rings? And I don't know what that is. That looks like plastic rope or something. I don't know. I mean, they did give me some wire. Like that looked like ring wire. Child, I don't know. I know when my husband get home, he gonna be like, "So, what was in your bag? Let me see what you ordered." Cause he always be like, "Let me see what you got." And I know when he look at that, he gonna be. I don't. I don't know what this is for. I don't know. I don't know why they sent me this hammer. I'm gonna have to go back and look at some more videos because I am thoroughly confused with this. I mean, but $11, I think that was a good deal. But I mean, is it a good deal if you don't know what to do with it? Is that still considered a good deal? And then I ordered these I used some random website, I guess that's in the Philippines, to order some crystals, right? And so, I used this place because like the crystals seemed like they was cheap or whatever. So I'm gonna show y'all some of the crystals that I got. And this wasn't really bad because this place really was cheap. But the crystals look decent. Mm, I think this is gonna make like a really cute necklace. This is a adventuring Tree of Life necklace. That's cute, huh? And then y'all know I went back to the website to try to see if I could get another one. But you know, in them random places, it's not. It's probably like Wish.com, but for jewelry. And so I went back. I was like, oh yeah, this was nice. Let me go try to find another one. I ain't got no more. So I got that, and this is real nice. This is a opal crystal, and I don't know if y'all can see the shine. Should I get it closer to y'all? But in person, you can see the different colors, like you can see the pink, and y'all can't see it, but I can. It's really nice, real cute, and it's already got the little thing on there for um a necklace. Y'all know I'll be wearing my crystals. And which other one did I get? I got this one. This one is a cherry quartz. Look at that. That is so pretty. A cherry quartz. I've never seen a cherry quartz before. So I got that. What else should I get? I got one more, but I don't know the name of it. But we gonna figure it out. But guess what? One of my lucky subscribers is gonna win one. When I finally do my 6,000 subscriber giveaway, one of you lucky people are going to win one of those crystals. Yay! I know y'all like, okay, she is high as a kite. Because y'all know, oh! This was the other one. If I can get it out the bag. What is it? A unikite. And it also has the necklace thingy on it. So, one of y'all lucky subscribers, when my glasses are broken, don't laugh at me. When I feel like, you know, making a necklace, one of y'all gonna win one of those. And then I got this one. And I really don't like this one. For one, the little thing on there is too thin, and it's got some type of little crystals in there. I don't know. They did have some more of these. I think this is just a regular quartz. Some regular quartz chips in there. I was wondering if I could get that open, but no, it's glued shut. Because, you know, I would add some um, more quartz in there. But yeah, I ordered those from some random place that. So what, you know, the seller had like Chinese writing on the website, but when it came, it was from the Philippines. So who knows? Who cares? I was really surprised, and I will be going trying to find. I don't know because I went back to my PayPal to see where it was, but I'm gonna figure it out what it was because I do want to order some more stuff from there. Oh, I know where it is, but I couldn't find half of the crystals that I had found the first time. Like, I don't know if they changed, like, if it changes every month or whatever. Because when I went back on there, they had a lot of random, like, silver jewelry, and this stuff looked like really cheap. Because it was like, they had like a bunch of silver rings that I guess you could, open a little thing to make them fit. And to me, that makes rings look cheap. So I was like, no. Okay. But yeah, okay, those glasses are getting on my nerves. And I don't think I can see with these. I can't. These my husband's glasses. He's not quite. His, me and his eye strength are different. He don't have astigmatism like I do. So I gotta use these. Gizmo sleep. Gizmo is probably so glad that I got out that bed because I just kept tossing and turning. I was I was comfortable, but I couldn't go to sleep. So I just said, forget it. I'm just get up. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do something big when I get I'm gonna do something big when I get 10,000. That's my goal. Uh, what is it? DoreenBeads.com. You know what? I want to go to the mineral show also. And if I'm not mistaken, it's coming up soon. Cause I saw a commercial. See, it would be my luck. It would be my luck that the mineral show was like this weekend. Cause if it's this weekend, I know we ain't going. What movie is coming out this weekend? George said Gizmo's name is dope. Gizmo is sleeping. Oh, Denise, what is for pulling intricate wire? Those little things that look like tweezers. That thing that look like tweezers. Oh, you know what? I just put it up because it was getting on my nerves. So I just put it up in a bun. What channel did I just turn the TV to? This is the wrong channel. I must have turned. Oh, I did. I turned to channel 7 by mistake. What come on TV tonight, y'all? Joseph Rivera, I'm madly in love with my crush, but she's not. Is Joseph the same person that was on here the other night? Are we gonna have to block Joseph? Joseph, this not the night to play with me. Cause I'm on them steroids. You get cussed out tonight, Joseph. Don't come over here playing. No, I haven't watched American. I know you like. She's not going to watch it. If it's on Netflix, I can't watch it because my husband is mean and he won't put the Netflix code back on the TV upstairs. My locks are thin too. I mean, my locks are so thin, people be like, "Are those sister locks?" And I'll be like, "Mm-mm, they just thin." Is it on Netflix? I don't know why I asked, cause I can't watch Netflix. My husband, I think he wants me to put it back on there. That's why he's not doing it. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I'm just lazy and don't want to do it myself because our Netflix code has like uppercase and lowercase letters, and you got to be changing that on the, you know, you got to put your Netflix code in with the remote. That's irritating. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm just like, forget it. I just won't even watch Netflix. You saw Beach Bum. Never heard of that. Did I tell you what the thing was? I'm gonna put it in the chat. Is Doree Doreen Beads dot com. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that he does it when he come home. See, when he come home tonight, I can get anything in the world for him tonight from him tonight because he's already feeling guilty because he didn't pick me up from the hospital. I told him to go on to work. Don't worry about me. It's only gonna take Uber, well, I call Lyft. It's only gonna take them 10 minutes to get me home. We live really close to the hospital. I said, go on, go to work. They will have me. It don't make no sense for you to come from the house to the hospital, have to drive me back home, and then you go back to work. You know, you going coming in the direction that's going to work. So that don't make no sense. Go to work. I'll call Uber, Lyft, and you know they'll bring me home. It's no problem. If I know him, he's already feeling guilty because he was like, "Call me as soon as you get home. I just want to make sure you okay." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna be fine." So when he get home, and be like, you know, I'm not gonna be able to get out the bed tomorrow because I'm gonna be so exhausted. The doctor told me not to move around, and they had to give me like 50 more drugs and stuff. So can you put the password on the? And he gonna be like, yeah, because I don't want you getting out the bed anyway. I know he gonna do it. So soon as he get home tonight, I'm like, babe, can you put the password on the Netflix? Because I'm not supposed to really be getting out the bed anyway. No, but tomorrow I probably will not be feeling good after all of this stuff wear off. I probably will be tired because the nurse was like the only reason why I'm amped up and can't sleep now is because you know they gave me a really high dose of steroids to counteract um that medication. You know what? Those pictures that Laura London posted of her and Nipsey and what she put in the caption, that broke my heart. I just when you know when she put that and I was just like, Lord have mercy. I if something happened to my husband, like I would literally lose my mind. Seriously. Like y'all wouldn't even, I wouldn't even come back. I wouldn't. I probably just couldn't come back. Could not come back. I couldn't say anything. I would not be able to function for a while. Like I can't even imagine that level of pain. You know what it was like to just see him laying there lifeless. You know, he got shot in the head and stuff. Oh my god, I couldn't. And I saw that video of her running in the hospital. She was all, you know, the internet. Oh God, I hate that we just, nothing is sacred. Nothing. I saw that video of her running into the hospital. But you know, my nosy ass. She said, my husband. So I'm like, was they married on a low low and just didn't tell nobody? Because you know, all of the websites are saying that long time girlfriend. So when she ran in there, she said husband, but maybe she said husband because she didn't want to say girlfriend, and then they tell her, well, you know, you can't come back here until somebody in the family come. So maybe you know she said husband, but she sure said husband. I heard her. I heard husband, and I hope they were married. I really do because you know, you don't want to say stuff about people's family. Like I don't know his family. You know, I don't know Nipsey. But when you women, don't be in no long time relationship with no man if he ain't gonna marry you. Cause if something happened and he don't have your name on nothing, the house, the cars, the life insurance, nothing, that stuff goes to his relatives. And then it depends on them what they want to give you. And I know that Laura has her, you know, she has her own money because she is an actress, but you with somebody, you want his stuff too. You know, I'm with you. We've been hustling together. I want the stuff that, you know, we have. The house, cars, because they not married. Hypothetical. They're not married. The next of kin is Nipsey's parents because they're still alive. And yeah, he has kids. He has a child by her and one by somebody else. Of course, you know, the parents, you know, the grandparents are going to make sure that the kids are taken care of. But what about Laura? You know, these are just things that you think about. And I don't think that younger women really think about that kind of stuff. You in a relationship, a long term relationship with a dude, and you don't have nothing at the end. You don't have nothing to show for it. Nothing. You have a child, a beautiful baby, but I mean, what if his family on the low low didn't like you? You know what I mean? What if they never liked you from the gate? And then something like this happened and they'd be like, bye, girl. We're not talking about Papa Legba tonight, McDonald's story. I'm not talking about Norrisha's tonight, unless I choose to. I'm pretty sure there's a Papa Legba video. You might be able to go check that out or Google Papa Legba. And it's not very often that you will see me talk about Loaz because I don't honor the Loaz. That's not my ministry. So We're not talking about that. Yeah, her. Ooh, that thing was so sad. What she said about him was so sad. Like I felt for her. Oh God, when I saw her running into that hospital, I was like, Jesus, why do people put this kind of stuff on the internet? And right now, for some reason, I am so sensitive. Like the slightest thing makes me cry. Right now, I only got two emotions. That's crying and cussing people out. That's all I got right now. I don't have nothing else. Like, I normally have a gray area of where I can, laugh stuff off. That's missing. I don't have that. So either you gonna make me cry or you gonna make me cuss you out. I only got two speeds right now. So yeah. Because I got mad at this girl on Instagram. I got mad at this girl on Instagram this morning. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all millennials kill me. This girl said basically our ancestors were stupid because they bought into the whole Christianity thing and allowed the white man to force this religion, force Christianity on us. And we should not be that dumb. Now, let me just say something about Christianity. Y'all know that as a whole, Christianity, the religion, the the church, not the religion, the church, the Christian church is what I can't stand. The religion, I'm cool with that. I just can't stand the church. I really can't. Not what the church is now. But let me tell y'all something. The whole civil rights movement was built on the back of Christianity. Martin Luther King did his entire platform was run out of the Christian church. He was a Baptist minister. All of the majority of his speeches until he did that have a dream speech, the majority of his speeches, he became famous because of the church. People was like, who is this young minister? Who is he? People started flooding the churches to see him. Churches would be packed. The entire civil rights movement started in the church. And y'all think that these older black people gonna give up Jesus because you mad? I'm frozen. Okay, I'm back. Because you mad? You don't want to go to church? Don't go to church. But you can't tell your great grandma and your auntie, you can't tell them not to go to church and not to believe in Jesus that they've been believing in since they can remember. There was a time when you could not tell me, you could not look in my face and tell me that I was not going to be going to church no more. I would have thought that you were on crack. Like you were literally smoking crack for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If this, Lashana, went back to like the 80s and said, when you get 50, you're going to be a witch and you're going to have crystals and this and that, and you're going to have a YouTube channel and you're going to be talking about it. You're going to be talking about spirituality openly in front of people and not caring. I would have been like, you a damn lie. You are alive from the pit of hell. Get thee behind me, Satan. I plead the blood of Jesus. You are not me. You I would, honey, I would have went into my whole little, you know, because I had some scriptures under my belt, even back then. I would not have believed it. So y'all millennials, leave these old people alone and let them be with Jesus. As if Jesus makes them happy, let them have Jesus. Because they didn't have Jesus for so long. That's all they know. How can you tell them that what they doing is wrong? Now, if you want to do something else, do it. But ain't no way in the world I would have, told my mother, like, me and my mom had conversations around Christianity. When she was asking me why I stopped going to church, I was open with her. I wasn't all the way open. My mama, she was not going to understand Santeria and voodoo. She understood voodoo because she was from Louisiana. And I didn't want to tangle myself up in that with her. I didn't want her to be worried about me and all this. I just didn't want to put that on her. So I allowed my mother to believe that I was still on that Jesus tip. I did because I didn't want to hurt her. But I never told her, you dumb for still believe. Don't you know that all of this is, man made? And no. I had one conversation with her about Christianity, in the Bible being interpreted and rewritten and remastered and, all of this kind of stuff. And my mom got really upset, like really mad at me, to the point where she was like, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew you was gonna go to school and get it. What she say? You was gonna go to school and get a little bit of education, and then think you better than everybody else. Y'all kids, y'all go to school and then come back and want to tell your parents everything they ain't doing. So I let that go. I stopped bringing that up. I really did. Because I never wanted to hurt my mom's feelings. I never wanted her to think anything bad about. I never wanted to hurt her feelings, especially around Christianity, because religion and politics, you can't talk about to certain people. You be vague. You got to be vague, because somebody got into it here in the Bay Area with one of them Make America Great Again hat song. She ends up getting fired from her job because she got into it with a man at a guitar store. This woman had been working there for eons, look like. Lost her job because she got into it with somebody over that Make America Great Again shit. You can't talk about religion or politics to people. But anyway, I said something to this young lady, and I'm like, and I'm gonna tell you this too. When you come up on your knowledge and you call yourself woke, and you telling your ancestors everything that they did wrong and how stupid they are to, be believing in Jesus and took the white man's word for religion, do you know how disrespectful you are being to your ancestors? If you had a godmother, do you know what she would tell you? To sit your ass down somewhere and shut up. Because you are extremely disrespectful to your ancestors. And ancestor, when you get into this religion, you start with your ancestors. They the first ones you got to make happy. If you can't make them happy, ain't no way in hell any Orisha is going to deal with you. They not going to talk to you. They gonna revert, how Google, how they be doing your navigation, and you make a wrong turn and she tell you recalculating or redirecting. That's how the Orishas gonna do. They gonna put up a stop sign and send you right on back over there to your ancestor table. Cause if you can't talk to them, you sure can't talk to me. If you can't talk to the people that you came out of their bloodline from, them people that you share a name with, that's your blood. You disrespect them, you sure gonna disrespect us. They gonna send you right back. They ain't never gonna help you. They not gonna open up to you until you deal with your ancestors. What Seeley say? Until you do right by me. That's how the Orishas are gonna be. And I don't care. You can tell me, oh, Goon love me, and he blah blah blah. And I'll say also, how often do you talk to your ancestors? Who? Oh, Goon don't love you. You a damn lie. You a lie and the truth ain't in you. Like somebody left me a message today talking about, oh, my sister got Oshun and I got a Legua. You got him from where? Out the bubblegum machine? Like you went to the store. It was like, how much is Oshun? Oh, she 25 cents. Oh, I got it. You got her from where? We ain't gonna get into that. Cause I know if we get into that, I know I'm gonna make y'all mad tonight. So we gonna leave that alone. So I don't know. Y'all millennials. Y'all think y'all got it all figured out. And y'all don't know shit. The majority of y'all don't, but y'all so woke. Just like all y'all thought that Nipsey was killed because he was doing a documentary for Dr. Sebi. And now y'all see that Nipsey was killed by some ex-convict, some dude that had just got out of jail himself. And what's sad is I found out today, this is supposed to be that 7.4 pH, perfectly balanced water. And you know what's weird about all of these waters that say that they pH balanced? They all have a sweet. They all taste like they have sugar in them. Who is this made by? Oh. Oh, it's made in El Segundo, California. All of these taste like they have sugar. It says 0 calories though. But they all taste sweet. Okay, so this is supposed to be reverse osmosis water, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, and potassium bicarbonate, electrolyte, and mineral sources for taste and hydration. I know they put sugar in this. I don't care what nobody say. Because all of these electrolyte type waters and I've tasted a lot of them from Whole Foods because I went through that thing about, oh, I gotta get the alkaline water because I gotta be alkaline. That was when I was like, vegan and stuff. And I tried a lot of the different waters. So this is supposed to be fluoride free, chromium 6, MTBE free, arsenic, and chlorine. Damn, the water got arsenic. Regular water got arsenic and chlorine in it. That's why we out here dying. Electrolytes and minerals for hydration and balance. Ultra purified 7-stage purification process. Perfectly pH 7.4, your body's natural pH balance. Do you think that this water then really been through 7 stage purification processes? Y'all believe I paid like $3 for this at the hospital? Only reason why I did this was because I forgot that little Safeway water that we order from Safeway. I usually throw a bag of it in my purse, and I forgot it and didn't realize it until I was in the car. And so when I got to the hospital, I was like, shit, I gotta get some water. So I had never tried this one. So I said, well, I'll try the core. I mean, I like the bottle. I like the little, I don't know. It's just cute. I only like it because it's cute. But anyway, why did I say that? I don't know. What was I getting ready to say before I just bust in and started talking about that water? Where did you go, Cola? I didn't even know you was gone, sweetheart. So y'all really think that they didn't the water is reverse osmosis and all of that kind of stuff? I don't believe that. I think they just do that to so they can, you know. Oh, what I was gonna say was I heard on the news today while I was at the hospital that the reason why Nipsey was at the store on a Sunday anyway was because one of his, I guess, somebody that he knew had got out of prison. And Nipsey wanted to hook him up with some clothes from the shop, from, his clothing store. Wanted to hook him up with, some clothes. So the guy met him down there, and Nipsey, I guess, was giving him some stuff. Mind you, the guy had just got out of jail. He got shot too, but he survived. And Nipsey was killed. And Nipsey's regular bodyguard, because Nipsey had a bodyguard that normally went places with him. His bodyguard wasn't with him because it was Sunday, and I guess he just thought, okay, well, I'm gonna meet this dude up at the shop and give him these clothes, and I'm gonna dip on out, go back home. That's what the police um said today. And they also said that I guess Nipsey was supposed to meet with them either it was either supposed to be today or tomorrow to have like a gun violence summit and gang violence, I think, and talk about how the police can help, you know, and how he was gonna help work with the police around gang violence, and he didn't make it. I'm just like, oh. The more I hear about that story, the more it saddens me. Like, god damn. Ah, I hate that for him. I really do. I mean, even though I didn't, I didn't like his music. I'm not saying I didn't like him as a person, but I mean, whose rap music do I like? Not, I don't like none of these newfangled rappers. None of them. I like old school Biggie, Tupac. I'm not even really a Jay Z, Kanye. I don't like neither one of them either. But Jay Z, not Jay Z, Biggie, Tupac, DMX. You know, them my boys. So I wasn't into Nipsey's music, but I don't want to see Nipsey die because I know that the young people care about Nipsey the way we cared about Tupac and Biggie. When they were killed. The way New York cared about Biggie. the way the Bay Area cared about Tupac. So, it's the same thing. LA cared about Nipsey. He was the neighborhood, LA rapper. They loved him. We love Tupac. I even like Biggie. So, yeah. I'm hoping the family, how you want the family, like I'm pretty sure the community is going to want to be involved in his funeral, but is it safe? You know what I mean? Because even at his memorial, they had an incident. So is it safe to invite the community? Or like, can they have something like maybe the day before for the community and then let the funeral be just for the family? Like, I think about all that kind of stuff, child. I don't know. What I thought was really beautiful was I saw a picture of a young man. He was like dressed in all white and he was sitting on the ground and he had his sage, he had his bell, and it looked like he was praying. He didn't appear to be um I couldn't really tell what religion it was. I kind of thought he was a Muslim, but then I was like, I don't think so. I don't know. But I know that Nipsey was um Ethiopian, I think, Eritrean, African. His father, I think Eritrean. Because I think Eritrean, and I know I'm probably saying it wrong, and if that's your culture, please don't get mad at me, because I know Ethiopia in Eritrea is in Ethiopia. It's two different things, I think. Because I had dated a guy for a minute that was like Ethiopian, and he tried to explain it to me. I know when you go to like an Ethiopian restaurant, some of the women have on the Eritrean, like the white, with the color. Let me stop while I'm ahead. But I know he's not all American. I think they said his mother was African American, but his father was clearly um, Ethiopian or whatever. Because his father, you know, Ethiopians have a certain um, facial structure that I can normally tell. Eritrean, Eritrean, is that what it is? Yeah, he looked like his dad, and his brother, Nipsey's brother, looked just like him. His beard is just not as full. Like his brother's beard is shaved closer, and I think his brother is just a smidget darker, but they look a lot alike, a lot alike. So I know he's not. Yeah, Eritrean. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm looking at it and still saying it wrong. But I know that's what he is, though, because I'm nosy and I looked it up. Because I was looking at him and I was trying to figure out. I was like, okay, what is he mixed with? Without it not saying that black people can't have long hair, but he just he at first I thought he may have been um Indian, like the people that own all the corner stores. I thought he might have been like that or something, or mixed with that or something. I knew he was mixed with something. So my nosy butt looked it up, and they said, yeah, he was. His family is from um, Africa. Oh, I'm saying it right? Oh, okay. Okay. And honey, I loves me some Ethiopian food. But the bad thing is when I get Ethiopian food, like I like the meat. I like the spicy beef and the lamb. And the lamb is kind of greasy. And every time I eat it, it always like, kind of gives me heartburn. And the last time I had it, my stomach was just like, you know what? Stop. Don't. But the food is so good. And I did. I went to there's a um vegan Ethiopian place in Berkeley. We went there I think for our anniversary last year. And that was really good too. And then since you don't have the bread, the meat, then you want to fill up on the injera, and so I was still full. I was like, Lord, help me, Jesus. But it was good though, because they had like the beans, the lentils, and collard greens. What else did they have? Some type of salad. It was a lot of stuff. Some else that was, I don't know, Ethiopian. The potatoes. I think they had a tofu dish also. That I'm not really into tofu like that, but it was good because it was like a vegan Ethiopian buffet. So you just go up and get whatever you want. So it was good. Oh, I love injera. Love it. It's good to me. All you got to do is, to me, it was weird because I had never had it until I started dating somebody that was from Ethiopia. Like I had never tried. Like I don't think I would have ever just walked in there and just tried it on my own because I had no idea. What I didn't even. I had no clue what it was gonna be. I'm probably could have Googled and saw what it looked like or whatever. But um yeah, I didn't have a clue until I had it with him and we sit down at the table and they, bring the food out and I'm looking like, where's the they ain't gonna bring us no utensil. They not gonna bring us no knife and fork. What are we gonna eat? What we eating with? And he was like, no, you eat with your hands. And I was like, what? How? How? He's like, he had to show me how to take the injera and pick the food up. And oh my God, like the first date going to a restaurant and eating with your hands with somebody is just not the, it's not. Because you can't eat with your hands and be cute. It's just, I don't know. Now when me and my husband go out, I don't even care. I don't care what it look like at this point. But when you're trying to be cute and it's your first date with somebody and they telling you you gotta pick the stuff up with your hands and eat it. And I was like, with these? And he was like, yeah, break off a piece and good one. But he was like, now they can bring you a fork. He was like, but this is how you learn the culture. So, I didn't want to be, I'm looking at other people And they all doing it, so I was like, I guess I can do it too. They doing it. If it fall, it just fall. And he was really a nice person, and kind of laughed it off, and I got to it. But now I'm a pro. You hear me? You would swear I grew up in Ethiopia the way I be slurping down that injera. Oh yeah, that spice. I mean, the spice is good, but um, I can only eat a little bit of it. I love injera. I think I could probably eat that every day. I love me some injera. And you know what's weird is I like the potatoes. Like I like the potatoes cooked in that spice. I be tearing them potatoes and carrots up. I don't have to have the meat, but the meat is good. The spicy beef and the lamb is real good. I mean, all of it is good to me, but you have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and try something different. And I'm glad I did because I probably never would have. I mean, and the first time I took my husband, but I told him he wasn't my husband at the time we were dating. I had prepared him beforehand and told him, you eat with your hands. They not gonna bring you no fork and knife unless you ask for one. You can ask for one; they'll bring you one then. But it's gonna be use your hands and pick it up and put it in your mouth. He was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yes." He was like, "When we get there, watch everybody, be scoping out the other tables and look at what the other people doing." And he got the hang of it. And he likes, ooh, child, honey, I love me some honey wine. But a child of Oshun would love that honey wine. That Ethiopian honey wine, ooh, it is so sweet and just good. But don't drink too much of it, honey, because you get towed back, 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 back. Yeah, it is really good. Oh, they have spaghetti, Somalians. But we have a large population of Ethiopians here in the Bay Area. There are a lot of Ethiopian restaurants in Oak. Well, it's two that I know of in Oakland, and it's about three that I've been to. I think in Berkeley. So it's a lot of Ethiopian restaurants in this area. But the one that I like the most is the one that is directly across the street from that Walgreens on 40th and Shattuck. No, Telegraph. 40th and Telegraph is in that block right there where everybody be on the corner buying them sandwiches, buying them chicken sandwiches in their brown bag. Like that line be hella long. And then in the summertime, they be out there eating them sandwiches on them ironing boards. Anybody from the Bay Area know what that is? It's a little restaurant, and they only sell, I think, like one thing. They famous for these chicken sandwiches. So they make all these chicken sandwiches and put them in these brown bags. So when you go in, you just pay and they hand you your bag. I don't know if you can order a soda. I don't know. But then they have all of these random ironing boards, like old fashioned, rickety, metal, funny looking ironing boards. They used to, I don't know if they still do this or not in the summer. that people be standing, with their food eating off of these ironing boards. It is the funniest thing to see. But honey, them, them sandwiches must be good because they won some award, and they were on like the local news thing for these sandwiches. And every time you pass by there at lunchtime, the line is super long. So they buying them sandwiches. They must be hella good. But I'm not standing in no long ass line for no chicken sandwich. I don't care how good it is. That's not my ministry. So if I ever go by there and the line ain't long, yeah, I haven't found a good Jamaican restaurant in the Bay Area either. Because I went to this one Jamaican restaurant that everybody, some people were saying that it was good and stuff, and we must have really went there on an off night because the music was so loud that my ears felt like they were gonna bleed. And it seemed like they only had one waitress, and she must have been cooking and waiting at tables because she seemed to be a little grumpy, and she stayed gone. This was the place that me and my god sister had went to for happy hour one time. And the drinks was so strong that I locked myself in the bathroom. Okay, so I can't remember. I think I was drinking like a margarita or something, and it came with like an extra shot. So the oh my god, this drink was so strong that when I stood up to go to the bathroom, I was like, God damn. My god sister was like, You okay? And I was like, Yeah, this drink is hella strong because she don't drink. So I got up and went to the bathroom, and it was one of those bathrooms that had the little latch thing across the door. You turn the doorknob thing, and it had one of those little cheap ass latches, and it was rickety. Like one of the nails, the screws or whatever wasn't as tight as it should have been. Why I couldn't get out? I locked the door, used the bathroom, and was like trying to, open the door to get out, and I couldn't get out. I couldn't get the door open. In my mind, I was doing everything possible to get the door open. And then because they were playing the music so loud, nobody could hear me shaking the door and knocking on the door. So I'm locked in the bathroom, and my phone was on the table, so I couldn't call my sister to tell her I'm locked in the bathroom. Come kick this door down. So I had to, okay, come on. You got to get out of here. So I don't know. I think I finally came to myself and like held the latch and was able to lift the thing up and move it. And I got out. And I guess I had been in there for a long time because when I came back to the table, my sister was like, What took you so long? And I was like, I was locked in that damn bathroom. She was like, You a lie. I'm serious as a heart attack. I couldn't get out. She was like, Why there's no way you could have heard me. This music is so damn loud. You couldn't have heard me. I could have been up in there dead. I'm locked in the bathroom. After I was ready to go home. I was like, let's go. Because that situation messed me up. I'm locked in the bathroom. And you know how when you high or drunk and something traumatic happened to you, you sober up hella quick. It was one of those type of situations. I was so sober when I got back to that table. I was so sober and so ready to go home. I was like, shit, these people trying to kill me. I don't, hell, I'm not drinking a damn thing else. The bartender trying to kill me. Let's get the hell out of here. Cause I done locked myself in the bathroom. I couldn't get out. And I'm in there shaking the door, banging on the door, kicking the door. Cause you know how in the clubs, the bathroom always be in the back, down some old dreary hallway. Wasn't nobody gonna hear that shit. So yeah, I was locked in the bathroom, child. After that, I was ready to go home. I was like, let's go. Shit. I ain't doing that no more. And that was so funny to her. She just had a good old cackle. Yeah, you will fight or flight will sober you up really quick. When you think you are about to die, or because you know, I have one of those crazy minds where I'm always thinking that, okay, I'm in this bathroom, you know, everybody's gonna leave and lock the club, and I'm gonna be stuck in here by myself for the rest of my life, and nobody's ever gonna know I'm in the bathroom, and my sister gonna leave, and she ain't gonna worry about me because she gonna think I got out the window and caught the bus home. Just stupid. Just that's irrational thoughts I be having. Like if I'm stuck in the doctor's office for too long, you know how the nurse put you in a room. If I'm in there for too long, I will think that everybody is gone. I will go to the door and look and make sure that other people are still there because I be swearing that everybody done left. The doctor done went home and they just left me in this room by myself and they ain't coming back. Yeah, you tipsy girl, you. And you know, I have issues with claustrophobia anyway. So you drunk and you in a bathroom that's small. You know, it's one of those one toilet bathrooms, not one of the ones that had like more than one stalls, one of the one toilet bathrooms. So you know how small they be at them little at these little hole in wall clubs. This is not like, you know, a club that like a upscale place that has a nice bathroom that has like, you know, three or four stalls or whatever. This is a one toilet sink type bathroom. It had a window, but the window wasn't even big enough for me to get out of in case of emergency. You know what I mean? And the window probably had bars on it anyway, because it was kind of like in one of those areas that the window would have bars on. So it's not like I could get out. I mean, I probably could have opened the. No, probably not, because that window probably faced another business. But I probably could have screamed and been like, "Help me! I'm trapped in the bathroom." But that would have been embarrassing. You know, like you trapped in the bathroom at a club at happy hour, and the fire department have to break the door. The fire department have to break the door down to get you out. I'd have been so embarrassed. I'd have been like, can you throw like a fire retardant thing over my head and pretend like you really, really rescued me and cover me up and take me out? Because I don't want nobody to see that. Yeah, I am too. You don't want to touch anything because after you wash your hands at the bathroom, you want to open the door with the paper towel and hold it open with your foot and throw the paper towel in the trash and keep going. You don't want to be fumbling with the door. Mm-mm. No, you wasn't kicking this door down. It wasn't the stall door. It wasn't a stall. It was one of those bathrooms that just had, you just open the door and it's just a toilet and a sink in there. And you lock that, when you go in, you lock the door. So you weren't gonna kick that door down. You almost off work, TJ. By the time you get off work, TJ, I'm gonna be gone. On purpose, because I'm mean. You you missed everything, TJ. You missed the story and everything. Yeah, you gotta watch this from the beginning because I told the story at the beginning. I did. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be gone by the time you get off. You wouldn't have kicked that door down. I couldn't, it didn't even make any sense for me to bam on the door because you could hear the music from inside the bathroom. So if you can hear the music in there, there's no way in hell they can hear you out there. So when I came to my senses and realized you're knocking on the door and shaking the door, you're just wasting your energy. Then I had to just like stand there for a minute and regroup. And when you tipsy, you not on your game. You know what I mean? Your thinking is not where it's supposed to be. So I had to literally stand there for a while until I could focus on solving this problem. And I was able to get it because I was pushing the latch, but I wasn't lifting the latch up. You know those kind of latches where you got to lift it to slide it? So I was just pushing, I'm just pushing the thing and it's just jingling. It wasn't, you had to lift it up and push it. But drunk, didn't realize that when I went in there, I closed it, pushed it, and put it down. You drunk, you just open the door and just be going like this. And that's what I was doing, and it wasn't doing anything. And then I had to come to myself and realize you have to lift up on the latch, hold the thing because it was the screws was, kind of jiggling. Hold the thing, lift up on the latch, and slide it over. And I was able to get out. The moral of the story is go to the bathroom before you get drunk. Yeah, all that loud noise, that wasn't helping either. That all that, the music playing and reverberating, that wasn't helping my situation none either. I was getting even more frustrated, like, Lord, I can't get out of here. Y'all know what? I'm still not sleepy. Do y'all know that I've had over, okay, so the first dose of Benadryl that they gave me was 50 milligrams by mouth. And then I think they gave me another 50 in an IV because they wanted it to get to me quicker. I ain't never gonna sleep again, huh? After that, and I don't know how much steroids they gave me, but the nurse was like, "You're probably not going to sleep well tonight." She said today probably would be a good day to like rearrange your closet or because you're probably not going to sleep well. Because when they have to give you steroids like that by IV, And because I had a reaction to the drugs, it's concentrated. I'm wired. Like I didn't have like 500 cups of coffee. I'm not even close to sleepy. Gizmo! Gizmo just woke up, y'all. Oh, they gave me a little ring sizer thing. I guess you can put this on your finger until I was wondering what the hell this was. You can put this on your finger until what size ring you wear. I, I'm about to be a professional ring maker. Yeah. Okay, well, it's hard to do on yourself. So I guess you can like if you want to make somebody's. I wear a size 8.5, probably a 9. But my fingers, I think, are still slightly swollen from that. I don't want to lose this. Okay, I think all of this was like, the only thing that I don't like is when you order stuff, they don't give you an invoice. So you don't know, like, how much did I pay for all this shit? There's no invoice in here or nothing. I don't remember how much I paid for all of that. But it couldn't have been that much because I am really cheap. I think it was like under $20. And this like metal, this ring sizer thing is like really metal because this one lady was saying that she had ordered one online from Michael's and hers was plastic and she didn't like it because it I don't know, like it didn't really form the rings the way she wanted it to with certain wire or something. So in her comment thing, she was like, "Make sure you get a real one." So I was like, "Well, I'm gonna get me a real one. I don't know how to use this, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make me some rings this summer. I'm gonna be doing. And y'all know what else that I saw while I was at the hospital watching YouTube videos. I saw people making like keychains and stuff with epoxy. You know that stuff that you gotta mix up and then you like let it get hard and then you pop it out the molds. You can put like glitter and all of this stuff in there. Is really cute. I'm gonna try that. That's one thing about me. I will try like different kinds of crafts and stuff. Now, if it don't work, like if I can't like really figure out how to do it, I just move on to something else. Because it's a million crafts out there. And something I find got to stick. We can't all be perfect at everything we try. And I'm really one of those people, like, I don't want to try it 1,000 times. Like, if I can't figure it out, then I just, move on to something else. But, yeah, it looks fun. But I'm looking for this, I'm looking, I'm looking at my little craft, basket thing. I'm looking for this, uh, Mod Podge stuff that I be doing these crafts with. I want to show it to y'all. If I can find it, I know it's in here somewhere, child. I have so much stuff. I don't know what that shit is. Oh, I found some new headphones. Okay, I don't see it. But if when I find it, I'm gonna show it to y'all because I be making these really cute. I can't believe I can't find it. Like, what the fuck? I don't see it. And I just bought one like not too long ago. I don't know what's that, y'all. But when I find it, I'm gonna show it to y'all because I be making like these little keychain things out of bottle caps. Y'all seen them? And I made these like really cute earrings out of bottle caps, like beer bottle caps. They real cute too. And I don't have none over here to like show y'all. Cause you know how somebody says, oh, it's real cute. Well, show it to me. I don't have one right now though. Don't you hate when people do that? Be like, yeah, and it's this and it's that. Okay, well show me. But I don't have it right now. Well, don't talk about it till you get it. I know it's in here somewhere. I think it's up under all of these books. You know what? Let me tell y'all what I did so y'all can laugh at me. So I had decided earlier in the year that my hands were freezing. And so I bought all of these little hot hand warmer things. And I was like, yeah, because I be cold and I can put these in my gloves. I tried that. I tried those things one time. And it stayed hot for a while, but I was like, I don't want to do this no more. So, yeah. So whoever wins for my 6,000 subscriber, um, whoever wins the 6,000 subscriber um giveaway thing, y'all gonna get a box full of some random stuff. Like, y'all gonna be like, she hate us. I'm gonna send y'all some of the most random things in the box. I'm gonna tell you how to use it. Anybody else collect these paint um sample cards that do crafts? Y'all collect these? I be going in Home Depot and just taking all of them paint sample card things because I was using them when I was doing pocket letters, but I ain't doing that no more. I can't remember the last time I did a pocket letter, but I'm probably going to. I want to start doing them again because I do still have all of the pocket letter um stuff. You know, like the plastic sheets. I'm still looking for that um glitter stuff because I want to show it to y'all, but I can't find it. Here it is. Okay, have y'all ever seen anybody on meth? You know, they will stay up for days on end. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm on some type of drug that is never going to go away. But this is what I was telling you guys about. Oh, and it has the little project on the back. So you see these little bottle cap things right here. So I take these bottle caps and I turn them into earrings. You can put whatever little design or whatever you want to put in the middle, glitter, whatever, and then you use this Mod Podge stuff, and it gets hard. Y'all gonna get these crafts, okay? So you use this Mod Podge, and it gets hard. Like you can seal pictures in the bottle caps, whatever you want. It is kind of like the epoxy stuff, but this is not toxic. This is more like a clear, it's got glitter in it, but it gets solid like a hardened glue, like that epoxy stuff does. So yeah, it says add special effects to your finished decoupage projects. So it's like a dimensional Mod Podge. Real fun to work with. Oh, Margaret, you've used this? Yeah. I love this. Create dimensional special effects. So yeah. Um so whoever wins the 6,000 subscriber thing will probably win some earrings that I did the Mod Podge thing to. I'm gonna send y'all some of them hand warmers. I don't care what state you live in. You gonna get them hand warmers. You're gonna be like, okay, she is crazy. Anybody else like these little shaker pockets? I'm not going to sleep. It doesn't make any sense for me to lay back down because I'm not going to go to sleep because I'm not tired like that. So I'm not even going to go back up there and pretend like I'm going to sleep because I know I'm not. So I'm going to just keep talking to y'all until, I guess, until I just fall out and just have to drag myself back upstairs and fall out, pass out, and go to sleep finally. But I don't think that's going to be anytime soon. So, y'all stuck with me. Oh, what happened? So, what y'all want to talk about? Oh, you need to get a different type of glue. That school glue, that don't work for real like projects and stuff. You got to get that other glue. I like E6000. That's a good glue. Mod Podge is a good glue. What's the other glue? It's a lot of. I use a lot of different glues though. Close. Thank you. Go away. What else are we gonna talk about? While I still got a couple of people here. Yeah, that E6000 is real good. I am. I'm so wired. It's not my fault. How could you not have any patience for crafts? How? No, I gotta do a 6,000 subscriber giveaway, Tina, because you got 5,000. So I can't just skip over 6,000 like that don't exist. So I gotta do that soon. Probably this weekend, I will write down all the names of the people that, come like on a regular basis and then um have the peanut gallery pull a name. Did y'all hear that Jay-Z is involved in the R. Kelly scandal? Yeah, I did. I heard that Jay-Z was supposed to have been messing with some 16-year-old girl or something. I don't know. I just feel like at this point, every man is going to, just like Joe Biden. Did y'all hear that some woman came out and said he kissed the back of her hair and his arm lingered on her shoulder a little bit too long or something? And so, um, she said that she didn't want him, she didn't want anything from him, but she just wanted him to, be careful. And that was one thing that I always said about Obama. Because every time I would see like Obama, he was always like hugging people. And, like one time I saw him, I guess, give one of his staff members like a kiss on the cheek, or, that side kiss where your lips don't actually touch the person, but you do the little side kiss or whatever. I used to always be worried that somebody is going to say that Obama is too friendly. And black people, we are friendly by nature. Like if we like you, we gonna hug you. You know what I mean? I just think some of us are touchy feely people. We like to touch you and hug you and, kiss you. Come hug me around my neck. My mama used to always say that. Come on over here and hug me around my neck. Like don't be standoffish. You walked in my house, come over here and hug me. Even like if I brought friends over or whatever, my friends would always be like, your mom is so cool. Your mom just like my mama. Come on over here and hug me. Boy, what you standing over there for? She just that type of person. And I'm like that too. With my husband, I'm always touching him. He ain't as touchy feely as I am. And, I love you all the time. That's just me. That's the household that I came out of. And I used to be, kind of scared for Obama because I didn't want, a woman to come out and be like, oh, well, he touched me inappropriately or whatever, just trying to like smear his name or, make it seem like he did something appropriately because he just really seemed like a really sweet person, just a nice person. And I get that same feel from Biden. I really do. I really don't think that Joe Biden meant any harm. But nowadays, men, you got to keep your hands off of women. If it ain't your woman, don't touch her. Just like that dude who kissed Beyonce twice. Okay, you snuck in that first one, but it didn't make no sense for you to kiss her twice. You came in and kissed her again. That was unnecessary. I mean, but the Beehive did way too much. But there was no reason for him to kiss Beyonce twice. Like, what you kiss her twice for? I am side eyeing you. Keep your lips to yourself. If it ain't your woman, keep your hands to yourself. Men, don't let your hand linger on some woman's shoulder because it is easy to get the wrong impression. And like my husband told me, that they had to do the sexual harassment and sensitivity training and all of that kind of stuff. And my husband is like, I treat the women like I treat the men. Hey, girl. He said, I'm not trying to give no woman the wrong impression. My husband got a fat silver silver wedding band on his finger that stands out because he's, darker skin, and that silver just shines bright like a diamond on that finger. And he said that, when women try to, get friendly with him, he said, I always bring up my wife. Yeah, me and my wife. Yeah, my wife like that too, Because he like, I don't want none of these women to get the wrong impression. I got a wife. I don't want you. You know, I don't want to be put in no position where you think I want you, cuz I don't want you. I want my job. I have a wife. My wife. And then he going to go up there and tell these people my wife is a voodoo priest. He said, somebody asked him, so what does your wife do for a living? And he said, I said, she a voodoo priestess. He like, cause I don't want no problems with these women. And I want them to know that you will come up here and on their ass in a minute. I sure will. So y'all better believe it. You better believe that when my husband tell you my wife is a voodoo priestess, I will come up to that job. I will be playing my Arisha music. I will be out there dancing. I will bring my chicken feet and a coconut with your name on it. I'm just that crazy. So he be telling them too. Yeah, my wife, she a voodoo. What your wife do for a living? Oh, she a voodoo priestess. She's a spiritualist. And he say people be looking at him like voodoo. He like, voodoo, voodoo. Then he don't want no mess. You don't want no smoke with my wife. That's what you don't want. But I mean, at this point, that's how men have to do women. Yeah, you got to be careful. Men, y'all have to be careful. We are living in this Me Too movement is huge. If you look at a woman cross-eyed, she going to human resources and telling them that you make her feel uncomfortable. Keep your eyes to yourself. Go blind when you're around me. You can't even look at women nowadays without some problem. So you know you can't touch them. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't be out here touching these women. Don't. My husband, he said, like, when he counseling women, if because he's a supervisor, if he have to say something, he have one of the other women come in the office with him. No, you're not about to come in my office and no. Mm-mm. I don't play that because he tell people up front, I'm married, I love my wife, we have a great relationship, and I plan on keeping it that way. I don't want no problems with nobody, you or nobody else. And all the time, it don't be the men. Some of us women don't know our boundaries, and we will, because I been pushed up on some dudes, you know in my heyday, when I thought I was cute. Yeah, guys that you work with, yes, but this is a new day. You will lose your job messing around with these women now. You can think Becky is cute in that skirt if you want to, but you better keep it to yourself. You better call your mama on your lunch break and tell her, and don't tell nobody else, because that's about the only person you can trust. Call your mama and be like, Mama, it's this new girl, Becky. at the job, and she is so cute. And if your mama got any sense, your mama gonna be like, you know what? Keep your dick in your pants before you mess around and lose your job. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Dora said you still cute. Yeah, these women out here serious. Yes, they will do that to men that they don't like too. If they trying to get you in trouble, yeah, they'll set you up. Uh-uh. And I'm sorry, I do understand that there are women, believe me, there are some women out there who have been sexually assaulted or, sexually abused or whatever. And so they get triggered easier than, say, somebody who is more flirtatious and like to have fun with guys, because some women enjoy men's company and like for men to tell them that they cute and all of that kind of stuff, and some women don't. So men have to learn how to respect women's boundaries, and by respecting boundaries you have to respect all of the boundaries, because I can get triggered by the way you treating Janice. You know what I mean? You could be looking all at Janice booty and oh, yeah, Janice fine. That can trigger me and be like, why are you talking about her like that? What gives you, why do you think it's okay for you to tell me that Janice booty look cute? I don't want you to tell me that Janice booty look cute. Then I can go to the supervisor and tell the supervisor, Harry is always telling me about how cute Janice booty is. I'm triggered. And I'm probably triggered because he ain't never told me my booty was cute. But I'm going to need you to stop talking about booties in front of me. So keep the comments to yourself. Yeah, that old trauma and that old pain can resurface. There is a such thing as that happening. And you can't get mad at somebody that has unresolved. What else come on tonight, y'all? That has unresolved trauma and pain. What night does I Am Jazz come on? Because I didn't miss heck of shows. I don't even know what's going on with her anymore. Because I saw something on my Google homepage that said her boyfriend was saying that he was depressed. Oh, my 600-pound life. Come on tonight. Um, Her boyfriend was talking about he was depressed. And he probably depressed because his mama um don't like the fact that he's dating a, what time is it? 8:30. His mama don't like the fact that he's dating a transgender girl. And so that's probably why, one of the reasons why he depressed. Ain't no telling what happened when he went home from vacation and had to deal with his mama. Because she didn't seem too happy when she talked to Jazz on the phone and the boy was visiting Jazz. His mama didn't seem too happy. So I'm like, I didn't miss everything after that. I don't even know what channel it come on. What channel do it come on? Who else watched that? Anybody other than me watch that? Ain't nobody else on here nosy but me. I know y'all nosy too. Cause I can't watch Love and Hip Hop. I can't do it. They they irritate me. That is just. Does it come on TLC? Because if it come on TLC, then my 600 pound life is on. It must come on another night. Y'all just not gonna help me? You're like, why don't you Google it? Let me Google it because y'all not being helpful. I'm doing good. L Rich 29. How you doing? I'm about to Google it. What channel does I Am Jazz come on? TLC. What day? Must have been last night. Must have been last night. Was it last night? You know what? I hate Google. What night does what night does I Am Jazz come on? That is not helpful. Oh, Friday? Friday night? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, Black Ink is still on and it's Boosie. I can't even get into this season. I don't even care. I don't care about none of them no more. Caesar wore me out last season. I don't even like him no more. It was just on and I wasn't paying it a bit of attention. I don't like Sky anymore because she is a liar. Sky kids don't even like her. They unfollowed her on Instagram. You know when your own kids unfollow you. Like my youngest son never followed me on Instagram. And I know he don't want me to follow him because he don't want me to see his dirt, but I'm cool with that. It's not like he followed me and then unfollowed me. He like never followed me, but he don't follow me on no social media. So I'm not tripping with him. But if he had followed me and unfollowed me, then I would be upset. But yeah, her kids unfollowed her on Instagram, and then they were making like statements like we were just on the show to collect a check, and with Sky lying about who the kids' daddies was and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, you know what? I can't deal with her and her lies and Caesar and him calling every woman on the show a bitch and all of this kind of stuff. I can't deal with that. I don't know. I really think when Duchess broke up with Caesar, she broke his heart. Seriously. And he didn't know how to fix it. I really, really think that he really liked her. And I think that she really liked him, but he's immature. Him and Teddy, they so immature that they irritate me. And him calling women bitches and Teddy cheating on every girl that he get with on the show. Teddy is not cute enough to be cheating on everybody. He's just not. He's not attractive enough to be cheating on everybody, and he is not articulate enough or intelligent enough to be cheating on every woman that he messed with on the show. So I'm just completely over all of them. So it be on in the background, but I don't even know what's going on. Like it just went off not too long ago. I can't tell you not one thing that happened on that episode because I never did really like Donna. Um, and I don't care about her storyline. I don't care about her little boyfriend, the other little dude that tattoo. I don't care about him, her, him. I don't care about Teddy. I don't care who Teddy is having sex with. I don't care about the little light skinned girl that was supposed to be Teddy's girlfriend, but he cheated on her. I don't care about Kit Kat or Cat or whatever her name is. I don't care about the Filipino girl, and now they got her mama working in the shop. I don't care about her. The only person that I do care about is the Filipino girl's baby because kids you can't say nothing bad about them because they sweet. So the little baby is cute, but I don't care about nobody else. And I really used to care about them. Like I used to literally tweet live tweet about Black Ink, and I had a lot. I had gained a lot of followers from live tweeting about Black Ink. I mean, Walt had retweeted something that I had tweeted and LOL did and everything, and I had gained some Twitter followers from that, but I fell off because the show fell off to me. It just got stupid. The storyline is stupid, and I wish they would go off the air. That's that. Did I answer everybody's question? Why can't you say bad stuff about kids? Trifling grown ups were trifling kids. Kids are not trifling. A baby, a 4-month old baby, is not trifling. I don't talk about kids. Now, if it's a child on here cussing and acting crazy and stuff, that's different. But a 4-month old baby, what what bad can I say about a baby? I don't talk about people's kids because I don't want nobody talking about mine. You can't. A child is innocent. Kids are not trifling. Even kids that come from trifling homes, they not trifling. They don't know any better. A 2-year old that's out here cursing, they don't know no better. They getting that from their environment. That don't make them trifling. That makes their parents trifling. Because I saw this video where this little girl slapped the holy hell out of her daddy. Slapped the shit out of him on like a Facebook Live or something. And it took I could feel the restraint because he knew he was on live. He hurried up and cut that live off. I was like, ooh, that little girl about to die. Because she slapped the shit out of her daddy. I was like, ooh, he gonna wear that ass out when he get off that live. Somebody better go around there and check on her. No, I try not to talk about people's children. The little girl, she had to be about 5, 4, 5-ish. She was still little. I mean, she was still young. Young girl. But old enough to know that you slapped the shit out of your father. You old enough to know that. Now, if it was like a 1-year old, because babies always, want to hit you in the face and, bite your face and stuff. They don't know, that they're, they be slobbing and biting your face and stuff. Babies always hitting you in the face. This girl was like 4 or 5 years old. She knew better. She slapped the shit out of her daddy, and he hurry up and got off that line. I was like, ooh, somebody better go around there and check on Starkeisha because she is going to get her ass towed up. Because her daddy looked like the type. Her daddy looked like he would whoop her ass. Because, he had that shocked look on his face like, I know this motherfucker didn't just slap me. He clicked that live off. I was like, ooh, ooh. You in danger, girl. You better run because your daddy gonna whoop your ass tonight. Oh, was other people chatting? Because Black Ink, like this was not the last season. This was the season, I think, when uh when Star oldest son first came on the show. And that was like a volatile season because her son was crazy. When he first came on the show, he was crazy. Everybody was tweeting about that. Everybody, like, heck of people was live tweeting. And I jumped in on that and, was, talking to other people and stuff. It was heck of people live tweeting about the show. I don't know what's going on now because I don't even, like, I have Twitter, I think, on this phone. And I don't know how Twitter is still on here, but I don't have Twitter. I don't tweet. I think my husband does, but I think he mostly tweets about video games and stuff. He a gamer. So most of his tweets are about video games and the Matrix. Cause I think the lady that wrote the Matrix, the black lady, the person that the Matrix was stolen from by the Zimbowski or Lewowski brothers or whatever, I think she's in the process of, trying to get the Matrix 4 together or something, or another Matrix or something. So, like, she got a book out and she been doing like a lot of interviews, I guess. And my husband is like following that because The Matrix is one of his favorite movies. I hate that movie. I don't, I don't know. Like, I've never watched The Matrix. Like, I'm one of those people that has never really sat through the whole movie. Like, every time I try to watch it, I fall asleep. It's too much going on. And I don't know. It's just one of those movies that I really don't like. I mean, and I think The Matrix is one of those movies that either you like it or you don't. And I'm one of the people that don't. And he's one of the people that do. That's one of his, like, favorite movies. Yeah, but they're aren't they the Wachowski sisters now? Because didn't they both um go through the have the change? Oh, good night, Denise. Didn't they both go through the change? I ain't no Star Wars fan either, and he loves Star Wars. Yeah, that ain't. Them ain't my type of movies, child. Feedback said Trump is trifling. Trump just somebody needs to just close down his Twitter. That's the only thing. Like, I ain't never seen a president tweet. Trump. One thing about Trump, he just say whatever he want to say. I gotta give him that. Whatever he want to say, he say it. And fuck y'all that don't like it. That's the only thing I like about him. That it don't make no sense. It's trifling, but that's who he is. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Fuck you, and I meant that. And he ain't gonna apologize. Now I'm not saying that's a good thing, but hey, that's who he is as a person. You know, and you can't knock a person for being who they really are. At least he ain't in office pretending like he's somebody that he not. He's showing y'all who he really is. That's him. I don't like it, but that's who he is. We can't change that. Trump is Trump. He was that way before he got in office. And now that he's the president, he doubled that. Like he on steroids doing tweeting. Cause he really know you can't do shit to me for the rest of my life now. I'm always gonna have Secret Service. You can't touch me. So I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. Fuck all y'all. That's how he is. And I think if I had Secret Service and I know I could be out here talking shit to anybody, I would probably be the same way. Fuck you. Cause can't nobody get to you. They can't touch you. What you gonna do? Run up. Run up. I can't mess with these presidents. And he know it. Yeah. He know that. He know he is uncouth. And he don't care. He don't care. He don't care what people think about him. He don't care what he say. He don't care. He rich. I'm rich. I'm white. I am the president of the United States. I am protected. Kiss my ass. Okay? That's what you do. Kiss my entire ass. I'm gonna eat as much McDonald's as I want. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. They say he eat McDonald's every day. Every day on Air Force One, they have McDonald's for him. Every day. They was talking about how many Cokes he drink a day. You have a private chef that go with you everywhere and your ass eat McDonald's. I would eat something different every day. You out here eating McDonald's. You out here eating something that if it get cold, it ain't even no more good. They McDonald's French fries taste like dirt if they get cold. Like you can taste the grease. Even Gizmo won't eat McDonald's fries if they get cold. I'm not eating that shit. I ain't that hungry. And he loves McDonald's fries. But once they get cold, he don't want them. And I don't blame him. Cause you can. It's like McDonald's fries. Whatever they fry their fries in, once they get cold, it's like that the fries have a film on them. It's like that, the oil or I don't know. I can't explain it. But it's gross. And they get hard. They're just yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But they once they get cold, it's like they revert back to what they were like when they were frozen. Because you know they come in a big old plastic bag and they just dump that bag in the fryer thing. Once they get cold, they revert back to what they were like when they're frozen. And you can't heat them up in the microwave. They say that it is a way that you can heat them up. Like you got to heat them up. You got to put a glass of water in the microwave while you're heating them up, and they will come out closer to. But if you just throw them in the microwave, they get hard. So you got to eat them fries, and if it's anything left over, you just got to throw it away. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't try to give Gizmo, and he'll just walk away. Certain things he just won't eat. He will sniff it, and nah, I'm cool. I don't want that. Like pizza, he don't really like pizza. He won't eat that. It's certain things he just won't. He don't want it. He don't like nothing sweet like cake or cookies or anything. Like he'll see me eating it, and if I break off a piece and try to give it to him, he'll be like, "Oh hell no! I thought that was something else. I ain't no cookies." But he don't mess with no pizza. There's a lot of stuff Gizmo don't like. He don't like toast. The only way he'll eat like bread is if it's got cheese attached to it. Like if I make a grilled cheese sandwich, or if I make a tortilla, with some a quesadilla, he'll eat that. But nothing else. He'll eat some meat though. He'll eat the hamburger patty out of McDonald's. He'll eat the hamburger patty from dang near anywhere because he likes meat, but not bready. Like doughy type cookies, cake. He don't mess with that. That little he hecka picky about his food. That's my Puda. Hey Casey, where where you at this morning? Mariah, where you at this morning? Cause it's nighttime here. It's 8:59. Well, 8:57. Gizmo on the other couch. He sleep. You didn't hear him when he got up? Oh, you probably wasn't here. He got up not too long ago and scratched and laid back down. I know. Everybody love pizza. Oh, it's 12 o'clock there? Girl, it's 9 o'clock here. Yeah, Gizmo over there sleep. Gizmo like, I'm just waiting on my mama to take her butt back upstairs. And hopefully this time when she get into bed, she'll go to sleep. I'm hoping maybe if I take a hot bath, you think that will relax me? I'm gonna look up some remedies for um I don't think there is any remedies for steroids though. I don't think you can force your body to come down off of steroids, huh? It's just got to wear off. I'm about to look it up. I don't think you can do anything to make it um come out of your system faster. How do you calm down after steroids? That's not helpful. Okay, how can I reduce the side effects of steroids? Let's see. The following recommendations will help minimize the risk of some of corticosteroids' most troublesome side effects. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any recommendations. Okay, let's see. How long does it take? As a general rule, he says injectables get into your system quicker. God damn, but stay there longer. Whereas tablets taken orally take longer to get absorbed but are flushed out faster. And I had an injectable. Oh my God. So I'm not going to be able to sleep or do shit tonight. Okay, wait a minute. It says things you can do to help slow your mind down. Let's see. Okay. I don't have the jitters though. I don't have the jitters. Okay, for me, it comes with some pretty annoying side effects. I get very, very jittery and feel jumpy. No, I don't have that. So I have trouble sleeping at night and get an increased appetite, but the nervous feeling I get from it makes my GI system work too quickly. That's why you get um, really hungry. So they said tomorrow I'll probably be extremely hungry, but that's normal. But at least I'm not hungry right now. Okay, so they're not even giving you, they're not telling you what you can do. Okay, there are other things you can do to slow your mind and relax. I don't know about you, but the worst symptom for me is the brain noise I get from the medication. My thoughts run a mile a minute. That's me. And I can't focus. Listening to audiobooks or watching television, something with a strong narrative can help me focus and relax the hormones in the body. Be kind to yourself while on prednisone. That's not helpful. That's all. Be kind to yourself. I'm always kind to myself. Okay. So basically, ain't shit you can do until it wears off. Nothing. I don't have any audio. My husband, I wonder is the tablet here? Maybe I can listen to an audio book. I'm gonna take a bath. I think I'm gonna just take a bath. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You just have to wait until it wears off. Great. That's great. Nothing you can do. Prednisone, the steroid that can make you feel crazy. Oh my God. I wish someone had told me that prednisone had anxiety and insomnia and that can show up after the course is done. I don't even know how much prednisone they gave me because she didn't tell me how much they were giving me. She just said that um I just saw her take the needle and inject it into my IV. So I don't even know how much I got. Because at that point, they were moving so fast, they couldn't really, they weren't really talking to me. Because, they said that one thing about this medication, is when you have a side effect, it can go real bad real quick. And they trying to catch it before it gets bad. So they're pushing, medicine into your IV. They don't have time to like they're telling you, we're giving you Benadryl, we're giving you steroids, we're checking your blood pressure, but they're not saying like how much of whatever that they gave me. So now I guess I just have to wait. Right now, I feel cool, but I'm high. You know what I mean? Like, I'm high right now off of the steroids. So we have no idea what I'm going to feel like tomorrow. I'm probably going to be tired if I can't sleep tonight because they had to give me that high dose of steroids. So I'm still boop, 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 boop. That's what my brain is doing right now. It has been like that since I got home. Yeah, they didn't give me nothing. But when I went the first time, I didn't get discharged. No one get you don't get discharge papers from it wasn't like they didn't just give me discharge papers. They wasn't giving anybody discharge papers from the infusion center. When you got finished, you get up out the chair and leave. And that's what everybody was doing. It's not like they just didn't give it to me and was giving it to everybody else. I noticed that everybody was just getting up leaving because the section that I was in, it was like two chairs to the section. It was like when I first got there, it was a man and his infusion was hecka short and he got up. We was talking for a minute when I first got there, but his infusion was only like 45 minutes or whatever, and he was already on there when I got there. So he left, and then they didn't give him nothing. But they didn't give me nothing the first time I went either. And then two more people came while I was there. I was there that long. One lady came and she got iron and she left. Hers was short. I think hers was only like 30 minutes. And then when I was getting ready to leave, a black lady came. I don't know what she was getting. But yeah, they don't give you discharge papers. They just be like, "Bye." You don't want to take them, Dory. Take my advice. Stay away from steroids. I have taken them before. I've taken prednisone before for asthma. Like sometimes if you have like your asthma flare up and you have breathing problems, they will give that's the first thing they want to give you is prednisone. So I've taken prednisone for asthma and I have taken it for arthritis also. But this, they pushed this through my IV. They didn't give me pills at the hospital. They pushed the steroid through the IV because they wanted it to get in fast. Because whatever that was, the side effect that I was having, I could feel it. It seemed like it started in my cheeks and like my cheeks were burning, my ears started to get hot and it started going down my neck into my chest. And when I said that, their asses started moving. That was when I heard the nurse on the phone, and I'm assuming she was talking to the doctor. And they kept asking, can you swallow? Swallow. I need you to swallow. They was giving me water. I want you to swallow. Is your tongue feeling funny? They was looking in my mouth and stuff, and I was like, no, it just feels hot. It felt like I was flush. It felt like my face should have been really red. It felt like my ears had probably turned red. You know how you feel like when you embarrassed and your cheeks, you flush? That's how I felt. But it felt like it was, going all down in here. Like I could feel the heat coming down. And it was like, no, sweetheart, you're not supposed to be feeling that. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't give me nothing. But you know what? I am going to call the infusion center in the morning and talk to the nurse or somebody and let them know what happened. Because, the clearer my mind gets, the more I realize that, yeah, that wasn't right. That wasn't right, and I don't like that. You know, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with me is normal. It's normal to be amped up on steroids. I'm fine. But I don't want that to happen to somebody else and they go outside and collapse. But if I had stood up and I was dizzy and, I wasn't feeling right, I would have stayed. But I mean, I really did feel normal. I was able to call a lift, go outside, I was able to call, tell him where I live, tell him where I was, track the car, find the car, get in the car, rode home, and everything. But had I been dizzy or felt in any way that it wasn't normal, I would not have left. But I still just don't think they should have let me leave with blood pressure high. I don't think they should have let me do that. I really don't. And I just, I think that should have been handled in a different way. Like if I was getting on her nerves because she didn't want to take my blood pressure no more, she should have told one of the other nurses, I don't know what's going on. Can you come over here and check on her because I can't get her blood pressure? I think she should have did that or whatever. Called her supervisor and been like, hey, this machine is messing up. I can't get her blood pressure. I have no idea what her blood pressure is. I really think that's how I would have handled it. I used to be a medical assistant. And I know if I did some shit like that, the doctor probably would have fired me on the spot. Been like, what is her blood pressure? I don't know. I let her go home. What? You're not about to make me lose my medical license because your ass lazy? Yeah, that definitely would not have went over well with the doctor that I used to work for. But I just felt like she was lazy. I really felt like she was lazy. And she just didn't want to do it. Yeah, they were. The spirits was with me. They was like, let me take care of this girl and get her home. And I was tired. You know what I mean? Like I had been there since 9 o'clock that morning. It was 3:30. They had stopped the medicine twice. I don't understand why they didn't just say, you know what, it's not working. This time we're not even going to try to give you the rest of the medicine. Like why they didn't, having to stop that medication twice should have been an indicator. You're not processing it well today. But the nurse did say that the needle that the nurse used to start my IV, he used a really small needle. And they said the medication, it could have been that medication was too strong for that needle size. Like, because see, they start you off pushing it slow and then they're going faster and faster. So they, one nurse said, pushing it through that needle size at the rate that they was trying to push it was could have been too much for the vein that they had it in. That was one thing. But they put it on my chart to only push it to a certain point because that was where they saw that I started having a problem at. So they said that my infusion will probably always be 2 hours. They're not going to try to push it faster than that because see, they trying to get you up to 30 minutes. They trying to take you from 3 hours to 30 minutes. And so the nurse was like, you will never be able to do 30 minutes because anytime you have a problem, that flags your chart to never push that fast for you. Because what happened to me today was too serious for, so she said my chart has been flagged that they have to stop like at a certain rate or whatever. Don't push no faster than that. So instead of coming back in 2 weeks again, they stretched it out to a month. So I don't have to go back until May. Yeah, until May. So I don't know. I'm gonna call my real doctor. I'm gonna call my. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave a message for my rheumatologist and tell her what happened. And I'm going to call the infusion center in the morning and see who I can talk to because I really didn't like that. Yeah, this was my second. This was my second one. Yeah, I think they should have. You know, after I thought about it, I really think they should have kept me too until my blood pressure went down. And if it didn't went down, if it didn't go down, then they should have admitted me. Even if they just had to admit me to give me some blood pressure medication to make it come down, they should have did that. They could have did that. They've done that before. They take you to the emergency room and they give you some blood pressure meds. They put you on the machine. And then when your blood pressure come down to the normal thing, they be like, all right, take your ass home and take that medicine every day. We ain't playing with you. I know they can do it because they've done it before. So, I don't know. I think Homegirl was tired and I don't know if she was getting off work. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was time for her to get off work and she was just tired and ready to go or what. But you know what? And then something else I didn't really like. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that black people, we play with each other, you know, but when I'm at the hospital, I want you to remain professional and saying stuff to me like, because I'm having an issue with the medication. She was like, oh, you over here starting problems. You think I'm doing this shit on purpose? It ain't my fault. My body don't want to agree with the medicine. This some strong shit. You know what I mean? This ain't, bitch, you not giving me an aspirin. You giving me something that's in the class like chemotherapy. So this ain't no walk in the park, girl. This stuff is in the same class as chemo. It's like a extremely low dose of chemo. Yeah, it attacks your immune system like chemo does. It fights your immune system because it's your immune system with people who have autoimmune disorders. It's your immune system that is basically in overdrive that's attacking your body. So this medicine goes in and attacks your immune system to be like, hey, sit your ass down. You're doing too much. Just like chemo. It's just an extremely, it's in the same class. It's like chemo's cousin. Because some people lose their hair and everything. So yeah, this is not like I went in there for you to give me 2 aspirins and a Tic Tac. This serious. And for her to be like, oh, you over here causing problems. I ain't causing no problems. That's medicine. And I know that we play with each other, but you don't know me. This is the first time I met you. You ain't my homegirl. You my nurse. So you're supposed to remain professional at all times. So yeah, that was extremely unprofessional. Yeah, like you in here starting problems. Like when I push the call button, because when you push the call button there, it's loud. Like their system, is hella loud. And they do come to you fast. Now that's one thing. They were extremely attentive. When something did happen, they were there. Like they were there deep. I had like 3 nurses, like nurses left other stations to come over and they pulling meds. Like teamwork makes the dream work and they got it done. But I just felt like in other areas they were slacking. And that, oh, you over here causing problems, girl. I'm not your friend. I don't know you. You supposed to remain professional. You don't tell a patient they causing problems because that might make my blood pressure even higher. Like what if her saying you causing problems? What if that scared me or that could have made my blood pressure even worse. No, girl. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm trying to be nice because it's not like I don't want to see like I don't want to be the person to make nobody lose their job or write nobody up and um plus I done already wrote up one doctor there. Now this really pissed me off. So um the first rheumatologist I told y'all when I saw her, she got mad at me because I wouldn't take the flu shot and the pneumonia shot and the shingle shot. She wanted me to take all that shit. And I was like, I don't want them shots. Why? I don't have to give you a reason. I just told you I don't want it. Well, why don't you want it? Because you need it. You're over 50, and if you catch the flu, it could be really serious and blah, going into all this shit. I told you I'm not taking no shots. I don't want no shots. I ain't never took no shot. I ain't never took the flu shot. I ain't never took the pneumonia shot. I ain't never took the shingle shot. And I don't have no plans on taking the shot. So we really about to fall out because I don't want to take no shot? You can't make me take no shot. Like, girl, I know we not about to have no problem in this room about me taking no shot when I just told you I'm not going to take no damn shot. And then she was like, well, you don't have to have an appointment. You could just go downstairs and, the flu shot people are right there. I was like, you know what? Check this out. Um, we finish. We because you're not listening. You're not listening to me. I'm not taking no damn shot. So yeah, I wrote her up. I filed a grievance against her because I'm like, you just not gonna tell me to force me to take no damn shot. And I'm telling you no, and you're still telling me where I can go to get the shot. Telling me that the shot is free and all of this. That doctor made me so. Y'all see I breathe on my glasses? That doctor made me so damn mad. That was the first and last time I saw her. Honey, the way she was pushing them shots, she had to get a kickback. Cause baby girl was like, they got the flu shot, they got the pneumonia shot, they got the shingle shot. You need a tetanus shot. I mean, she was pulling shots out her ass. Do you hear me? Like every shot she could think of. She was like, "Well, you haven't had a tetanus shot in years. It's not in your." I was like, "I'm not taking no shots. Nothing. I don't want a shot. I'm not taking no shots." Okay. She was like, well, people believe that if they take the flu shot, they're going to catch the flu. But it's nothing live in the shot. You're not going to catch the flu. I don't care. And if I do catch the flu, you're not going to take care of me. You're a rheumatologist. If I catch the flu, you're not going to see me. I'm going to call my primary care physician, not you. So why does it matter? My primary care physician was not pushing them shots like she was because he had, asked me had I had, did I take the, but, you know, he was a black doctor. And when he asked me, had I had my flu shot or pneumonia shot, I was like, oh no, I'm not about that life. And he laughed and, moved on. He didn't just keep like, you gonna take these shots. No, I'm not. I'm not taking shit. Oh, honey, yes, them dentists, they will try to get over on you in a minute. You got to damn near read the fine print of your plan because them dentists will get over on you. They will. They trying to get some money. I'm about to go, y'all. I think I am finally wearing down. Plus, my mouth getting dry. I'm the one doing all the talking. Y'all just sitting there. Y'all ain't saying nothing. My mouth getting dry. I'm about to go and take a bath. I think I am. I think it's finally kind of like, I don't know. I think it's wearing down a little bit. Because my eyes feel low, but my mind is still racing. But my body feels tired. So maybe if I lay down, I can go to sleep. Who knows? Probably not. Maybe if I take a pain pill, I don't know. Maybe if I take a pain pill or something, maybe it'll make me drowsy. I don't know what the hell to do. Heck yeah, them all them doctors still got that. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down and see. I'm gonna lay down and see if that'll work. But my mind, like I can still kind of feel my mind racing, but my eyes are starting to feel heavy. But you cannot sleep if your mind is still moving. If your mind is moving or if your digestive system is moving, you're not gonna sleep good. It's no sleep for you. And my digestive system should be cool because I haven't eaten anything since about like 3 o'clock. So my digestive system should be resting, but my mind is still work. My mind is still woke. It's just going. But what I'm going to do is lay down, put the TV on mute, and um, put my sleep mask thing on. My husband, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can find that thing that he has. My husband has a sleep mask that has like some type of ultraviolet light, has like a purple light or something that is supposed to like help you sleep. And I think the thing hook up to the Wi-Fi and play music. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it. Some weird thing he got from somewhere, but I know it's supposed to have some type of uh purple light. Like you close your eyes and it's got like it's a face mask. It's a sleepy it's a sleep mask. And I think it hooks up to the Wi-Fi. I don't know. I'm gonna go look for it and see if that works. If that don't work, I have my regular sleep mask. I'm going to put that on. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take Gizmo out, let him use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna just go upstairs and hop in bed, put the sleep mask on. I should put my heating pad on. Turn the electric blanket on, and that might make me sleepy. Who knows? Or that might make me start sweating. Because when you take steroids, your ass be hot as hell. That's why I got this on. Because I was hot. When I got home, that was the first thing I did was took my clothes off because I was so hot. Steroids make you hot too. And they make you um, sweat at night. So, oh, Michael's having a sale this weekend and Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby having their like 50% off on spring uh items. That was when I had got my Elvis gnome from Hobby Lobby last year. So, I'm so hoping that I feel better so I can go to Hobby Lobby this weekend and see if they have any gnomes. See? Y'all see where I just went? I just I let him out in the yard. It's yeah, we're not going walking. I let him out in the yard and he'll pee. There's a bush out there that he go pee and he'll just come right back up on the porch. He ain't walking. It's like this one little area where he likes to pee in the dirt and he bring his little butt run on back in the house. You gonna come to Hobby Lobby in Concord? You live in Concord? Dory? You live in Concord? Where you live? I thought the only person that lived in my area was Leah. Oh, it's Sassoon. Sassoon? Girl, where's Sassoon? Where's Sassoon? Sassoon is going out which way? Towards what? If you coming from this way, where is it? Vallejo? Past Vallejo? It's past Vallejo, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Fairfield, Vacaville area. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I go to the one in Concord. Concord is way before Stockton. Mm-mm. Stockton is like almost 2 hours from me, I think. I think Concord is 2 hours. Stockton is 2 hours from me. Concord is about 20 minutes, depending on traffic. And it seems like it's always traffic going through the Caldecott Tunnel. Like, god damn, where's all these people going through the Caldecott Tunnel? Like, go away. I hate the tunnel. Yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling. I mean, you know how my husband is. He gonna be like, he gonna come home tonight and probably be like, you ain't going nowhere this weekend. You on punishment. You stay your butt in the house. Oh, but I don't want to miss that sale though. I really don't. I wonder, can you get the sale price online? Do Hobby Lobby got an online thing? Can you Hobby Lobby online? They gonna let you get the sale price online? Cause I don't want to miss that. Because they do always have gnomes on sale for the thing. This when you get the gnomes cheap. Like I need more gnomes. Just gnomes. Okay, y'all. I'm finna go. That's all I really. I mean, when I go to Hobby Lobby, if I don't like, go into like the paper craft area, look around, paper craft, paints and stuff, then I look in the yarn. I look in the yarn area and wander around there trying to figure out what projects I want to do. Um, and look at the gnomes. That's it. That's my whole Hobby Lobby trip. And my husband, he go to the Guitar Center while I'm in Hobby Lobby. I said I wanted to learn how to play the ukulele, but I'm finna go because I'm all over the place. Thank you, Margaret. No, inside. Mm-mm. That's why I like to get like the specialty gnomes because I like them to stay in the house. My cheap gnomes that I get from the dollar store, I put them outside. Some of them, it depends on what they look like. If they're like really cute, I leave them in the house because I have like this little gnome couple. They kissing. They too cute to be outside. I sit my gnomes with my plants. I got a little lady gnome, and she got her little tin can, and she watering, and little grumpy looking gnome. I got a gnome with like a little sequence hat. They stay in the house because I'll be scared somebody is gonna steal them. They cost too much to be sitting them outside. Plus, you sit your good gnomes outside in the sun, bleaches them, and I don't. I don't want that to happen. They be too cute. The Indian flute? I don't know what an Indian flute is. I'll have to look that up. Okay, I'm gone, y'all. I'm gonna go because if I don't go, I ain't never going. And we've been on here 3 hours and 19 minutes. I don't believe I've been on here 3 hours. Y'all know I don't never stay on here that long. I'm about to call my husband and tell him that I can't sleep. I don't know what to do with myself. And ask him where that sleep mask thing at. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take his mom's side. I love you guys. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.